Hey, good morning, guys. It's Greg. Hey, today I want to talk about Carnival Cruise Lines, ticker symbol CCL. So as you can see right now, we're at $24.95, and I'm going to click on the day's chart. And as you can see, we're up $1.70 for Friday, with a positive 7.43% for the whole day. And then we're looking at after hours, we're up another 36 cents or a positive 1.46% after hours, right? So reason why I'm talking about this particular stock, because I believe at this point it still will 2x your money. If you had got in at some of the lower points, it could have actually 5x your money and even possibly 6x your money. And then why do I say that? And it's pretty simple. You go back 1 year and you can see where it was hitting lows of 8 plus. Pretty much that's $8, $7.97. And you say $8, it lost $34, negative 81%. We know why, because cruise travel got stopped, got put to a halt because of the coronavirus, right? So a lot of stocks fell in price. Carnival Cruise Lines, along with some of the other cruise liners, were hit the hardest, right? So we can go back 5 years and just take a look. And this is the beginning of the pandemic. This is a $50 stock. On average, it still sits in the 40s. And this is 2019. We're looking at back data pretty much, right? So we're looking at the 5-year chart, and we can see when the pandemic started happening and this thing just crashed. And you can see down here, it was hardest hit back in that April, March time frame. Since then, it's been on the come up, making its way back up. High is 21. Saw another low October. We know the market dropped down in October 2020, and then since then it's been recovering, right? But believe it or not, you can still 2x your money right now, because it's not even at $25, it's at $24.95. We know that it's a possibility that it's going to go back up to its regular price, and those highs on the regular price is still in the 50s, right? Still in the 50s. Just look at the peaks of the mountains right here. Still in the 50s. So we can still 2x our money. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at E-Trade and see what they say. So right now the average price target is $19.69, or negative 19.93% downside, right? They have a high of $30 or 22% upside, and they have a low of $14, negative 43.07%. That's if it drops, right? In the last 3 months, 13 ranked analysts set 12-month price targets for CCL. The average price target among the analysts is $19.69. Analysts compare their price target to the current market price of the stock to determine how much potential upside or downside movement there could be in the stock price. So in the 12 months time frame, you see they have a high of 30. They have a low or a mid area of 1969, basically 20. Then they have a low of about $14. So that's going to be spread out to February 2022. So anytime in this year, they believe that, hey, it can still go up. So if you own shares of CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines, the best bet would be to hold on to it, to kind of watch the price go up to that $30 mark. And once again, we already said that, hey, this is a $50 plus stock. So as they start opening back up the cruise liners and people start going out on vacations and stuff like that, you best believe that this stock is going to continue to go up in value. So I look at it as a long-term hold. Yes, I do have it inside my portfolio. I am mad at myself because I only bought one share back during the pandemic. I don't know why, but I just wasn't paying attention. Only got one share, so I refused to kind of buy it at a higher price than I originally got in at, which was like $8 and some change. So let's take a look at what it is saying. So we have a sale from this guy. He shows you the banks that they work for. We got a hold, sell, hold. So some people are saying hold, some people are saying sell, and they're actually giving you the price target at where they believe you should sell that, right? Or hold. So we're going to go ahead and move forward over here to their dividend side. And the reason why I want to look at the dividend side is because to show you guys that, hey, they were paying out a 50-cent cash dividend quarterly. So you can see that when the pandemic happened, they decided to suspend their dividend. Last dividend paid out was on March 13th, 2020. And actually, that's my brother's birthday. And they paid 50 cents, but they've been paying pretty often. All of 2019, they paid their 4 dividends. 2018, they paid their 4. 2017, 2016, and you can see the dividend was actually increasing. 2013, 25 cent, 15, or 13 or 14, 25 cent. And we move on to 15. They upped it to 30 cents, 16, sometime 35 cent, and then 17, 40 cent. They jumped it to 45 and 18, 50 and 18, and then it kind of stayed steady in 19 and 20 for 50 cent before they suspended it, right? So there's definitely money to be made off of Carnival Cruise Lines. It's one of those things that, hey, you have to make up your decision whether or not you want to get off the boat or whether you want to hold for a more longer term increase in growth, right? So I believe, hey, they're definitely going to recover over time. And so I'm willing to hold on to my little one share just to maximize the amount of profit I can get versus just letting it go. Because once again, I only bought one share, and $8 is not much money at all. So anyway, I'm looking at it as a whole. I'm going to stay in the game with Carnival Cruise Lines for a while. Once again, this is the 5-year chart. Looking at the 1-year chart, you see that it's still down 41.46%. Looking at the 3-month chart, though, you can see that it's up positive 37.39%. Looking at the monthly, it's up 19%. The weekly, up 17%. And even in the daily, it was up basically 9%. We can just give it 9%. So this thing is still heading up. Looking at the daily chart, you can say, hey, man, it's kind of sideways in a sense. But it is giving a little bit of movement. And it's there, guys. It's there. You can see, hey, that's the weekly chart. We saw a small dip, it jumped up in price. We saw a small dip kind of going sideways, and then it jumped up in price. Hey, I believe Carnival Cruise Lines as a whole. You guys have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. See you later. Bye.